What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Yep. It's 14-0. We're in the bottom of the third. Game in progress.
So to get his day started at the plate, Dexter Fowler comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dexter Fowler is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. So to get his day started at the plate, Max Stassi trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Popped him up.
The next 0-2.
Oh, crap.
Hit weakly on the ground is short.
Yep.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3, but this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Now at the plate here is Andres Jimenez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Second hit.
So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Matty V, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row?
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover up.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And now, gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. And now here is Jose Ramirez. His prior history in this matchup, 2 hits in 7 tries. A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. Gone! If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
I don't even think this lineup knows what's happening right now. Seriously, I think the entire lineup from top to bottom has completely blacked out.
This is one of those days, too, D-Row. I'm a former guy that pitched in the bullpen. When you see the ball flying out of the ballpark like this is when you come to the ballpark.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Oh, that one right when I hit it. Ball was smoked.
The first
Gone.
baseman, number 22.
20-0.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor. This one is
21.
smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs.
21-0. The ball hit has been smoked.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat.
Andres Gimenez.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? And that is off the wall in right field.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Trout to the track. Long run, but he gets there to track. Now it'll be David Fletcher. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and this one will bounce into the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple. So there goes the no-hit bid as they finally get their first knock of the game.
Better late than never, huh? It was a memorable first hit, too. I thought maybe he was going to be content to stop at second, but no way. He barrels into third with a triple. Maybe that wakes up the dugout, too.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. First pitch of the AB on its way. Mike Trout stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
And another foul ball.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches 2nd time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. First pitch on its way.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Let's put this away.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Fowler is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next, here is Ahmed Rosario. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. To short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton. Fouled away. Upton, or simply J-Up, he's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Zimmer is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Jared Walsh is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Dexter Fowler. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Zimmer. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. New inning set to get underway. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Up next, Eddie Rosario. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that home run he hit his last time up.
Here's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field.
That's gone.
And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Alex Claudio gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of. Here's Albert now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Number 33, Max Stassi.
So now to the plate, Max Stassi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Rosario comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
At the plate now is David Fletcher, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Naylor will put this one away, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. We're through 6 full. The Indians on top. Digging in will be Roberto Perez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And now the first pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center.
That's out.
Trout has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
I knew it was out when I hit straight up.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. First offering on its way.
Ooh.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. In there, a base hit.
There's a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a big league game. It's that fourth one that separates you.
We talk about he's having a good week in one night. Can you imagine 4 hits in one game? I'd say he's having a pretty good day.
Mike Mayers comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Just what? Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hernandez backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
All right, here we go.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the base.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
A little bit of a...
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field, and that is off the wall. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Now the first pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
That's it. I'm out of here. 5 home runs in one game. That's insane. A couple of things I know for sure.
Yeah, but
he needs to
listen to
buy a lottery ticket on the way home from the ballpark and keep his phone on at all times. Cooperstown should be calling.
Every time.
At the plate now, Andres Jimenez. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Now to bat, Bradley Zimmer. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
That ball was going, he hit it.
It's a solo shot here for Bradley Zimmer. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need to rethink whatever strategy they're using to pitch to him because he's killing them.
Tony Watson
That's 5
comes on
pitches
to
in
pitch
one
now,
game.
hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Roberto Perez.
They used to have their pitching staff.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Rendon down at third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate is Cesar Hernandez. Singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
We're at 28 runs.
3 homers in the same inning. This has become an offensive explosion. I need a mound visit.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. Right to Iglesias. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is.
And leading up for the
Now here it
Angels,
comes.
the left fielder,
Justin Upton is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
On the run is Zimmer. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
now batting, first baseman.
Here's the first pitch. Jared Walsh is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Dexter Fowler is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Next for the Angels, the designated hitter.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
Leading off for the Angels.
Now here's the first offering. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his third long ball. What a game.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. And he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman,
Ready to take his hacks again, Josh Naylor lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Andres Jimenez. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So now into the box, Max Stassi starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
David Fletcher swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Weekly hit to third. Scooped up. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And this is swung on and missed, so with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Fouled away.
Oh, come on.
Bases are empty here with 2 men
Nice
out.
pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Angels down to their last strike.
Nice pitch.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. And that's going to put an end to this one, and the Indians will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 30-0 the final this afternoon. Cleveland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Plesac earns his 6th winning decision in this one, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Griffin Canning was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 20.
Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Both quarterbacks have reliable tight ends, and you know they'll be able to count on to make plays. It's the Steelers going up against the Bengals. Now let's go to Jim Nance and Phil Simms for this Week 12 matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're getting set for an AFC North matchup as we join you from Heinz Field.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms, and we're looking at matchup here today with an unbeaten taking on a big challenger.
Well, it's not all when you go into Week 12 of the NFL season, you're undefeated, Jim, and you look at this team, you know why they're undefeated is because their quarterback is the best in football. He's hot, so if he gets protection today, look out.
The Bengals are back deep, ready to return the kickoff.
Well, one of the glory teams of the AFC will be kicking the football to start this game.
Alright guys, that's gonna do it for me tonight. We'll catch you guys on the flip side. See ya.